safiri salama, nitafutie umena wita, nitafutie umena kibuye, nitafutie umena yata, mambie baba narudi dala Kisumu. Kisumu ni kama Euro, ni kama Amerika, Paris, Shanghai, China, Paris, Shanghai, China. Wakazi wote wa Kisumu wafurahia miradi mbalimbali ya maendeleo, wajivunia. Pongezi kwako. Uwanja wa ndege kimataifa iko Dar, ndio kitovu cha usafiri Afrika nzima. Sasa iko Kisumu 600 kwa masaa 6 mpaka jiji kuu inabadilika. Inang'aa. Soko kubwa ya Kibuye umejengwa. Soko kubwa Rhumba safi sana. Pongezi kwako gavana, umebadilisha Kisumu. Tunarejea leo kwetu napendeza. Kisumu, Kisumu ni kama Euro, ni kama Amerika, Paris, Shanghai, China, Paris, Shanghai, China. Tunarejea leo kwetu napendeza. Kisumu, Kisumu ni kama Euro, ni kama Amerika, Paris, Shanghai, China, Paris, Shanghai, China.
Ossou
Maka daktari.
hiyo nyimbo, yani that song.
Yes.
Kisumu ni kama
Europe,
kama Europe, kama Amerika na Paris,
Shanghai, China.
na Shanghai, China.
Neno list, unaona list ya?
Karibuni sana.
Asante sana.
Karibuni sana OTHERRANKS TV.
Yes.
Karibuni sana pia my viewers. Thank you for watching. I know you are watching. I'm here with Ossou
Maka daktari
na Roy Captain. Mwenyewe. Karibuni sana.
Tumekaribia.
Ossou.
Yes.
Sasa hebu tuambie. Tell us more about yourself.
All right, me I'm an urban Rhumba artist from Kisumu County, from Europe, from Shanghai, China. That's where I come from. Nyando constituency. Yes. Yeah. So mimi kazi yangu inakuanga tu Rhumba tu. And that's my
upendo wako yani.
That's why my heart is. Yes.
Passion.
My passion.
Passion.
But professionally, niko na profession, mimi ni mwalimu.
Oh, you're a
yes,
teacher.
me I'm a teacher.
Mwalimu teacher. Nice.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's my profession.
Nice.
Mwalimu kam artist.
Mwalimu kam artist. Yes. Ndio mimi sasa.
Kwa hivyo sasa wanafunzi pia wanakuona.
Wanafunzi wako class.
Wanasoma lebo ya Kisumu Europe.
Nipate mtoto ananiangalia sasa hivi. Tutaonana Monday. Revise.
Okay, so
Yes.
So when did you start singing?
Okay, mimi nilianza singing wakati nilitoka college. hata sikujua kuna siku nitaanza kuimba. But I had a feeling that because nilikuwa na rap nikiwa high school, mimi nilikuwa na rap imagine surely.
Nice.
Wakati wa Parents Day mimi ni ule babangu was like this boy is going to disturb me one day. So because he was, you know, because daktari means my father is known as a doctor, but he is a, you know, a public health officer, PHO huko Kisumu, retired, respect. But sasa wakati nilikuwa shule alikuwa anajiuliza sasa huyu kijana ni atakuwa daktari kama mimi. Mimi pia nikamwonyesha pia kuna kazi zingine unaweza enjoy. So I used to rap nikiwa shule. Wakati nilienda college, hapo ndio after kumaliza ndio nikapata ujumbe fulani ati government under the Ministry of Sports and youth and sports. Wakati Kabando was the MP, was the minister, sorry. So kuna hii kitu program ilikuwa inaitwa NYTA, National Youth Talent Academy. They were forming it, and so I took that chance that there were easy interviews, auditions that they had across the country, and one in Western was at Maseno. So I was like, let me just go and do this. I can do something. So when I reached there, I was with my brother Pascal. He also said, if you're going to sing, see, we are from the same womb. If you know how to sing, then I can also sing. This is possible. We have the same genetic. So if there's no way you can leave me at home, then when they kuimba hapana, we must go. And if they get you, that will be fine. But he was very sure that they'll take me. So when I reached there, we did it. There are thousands of people there from Nyanza and Western, all of it. But they only want few slots. We were there for few people. I was one of them, and they took me to Nairobi for the first time. I had never. That was 2011. I was like, so my father was, before that night to travel, my father lectured me about Nairobi, about stories that they ever had, because he had been there. Nairobi huko, make sure kijana, najua unapenda kupoteza vitu zako. Hiyo bag isitoke kwa mgongo. Ukifika hapo weka hii namba kwa hii simu na ukuwe na option mbili. You can be slapped and you forget who you are. So write the number of the uncle you're going to meet. It's taking mistakes. So I wrote the number of my cousin Samuel, the one who was going to pick me from this. So they're like, wow. So I had to reside at my Samuel's place that night. Then the following day I was in Karen. And I never knew that people were being taken for more interviews. Yeah, so I was like, hey, we were 1,000 all over country. I thought we had celebrated, but now I saw my stay in Nairobi could be cut short. I have to practice. So tulipelekwa Nairobi Upper Hill. Mali sasa kila mtu before uende Karen tulionjeshwa life ya Karen. So for you to kurudi hapa lazima upite Upper Hill school. So when we went there, we are 1,000, so we were given 2 weeks. The first week was practice, second week was elimination. So I survived the second week, the first and the second week. So after surviving, I knew that wow, this is good. I can sing. Now it had been confirmed. Yeah, Kivuta was there. Yeah, and a lot of other players. So I am pleased that ITA showed me the way. We went through training, and at least I'm here because of the training that I got from the National Youth Talent Academy. That's how I started singing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, before I go back to you, now let's introduce Roy Captain.
Yes.
You can introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Roy Captain, Kenya. That one is known on YouTube, Roy Captain Kenya, on all my social platforms too. Now, I am coming in as his video producer. Yes. So, I'm the one who has done the Kisumu video and the Vunja Fupa video that you will see, you will get time to watch later on in the show. Now,
so how did you start?
As a professional producer or as a a career man.
Let me say as a career man.
Because my journey is a long one. It's a long one. Ossou was my junior in school, in primary.
Nice.
I was his senior. So I started all this from primary. Me, I came to Nairobi when I was in primary 5 with the Ramogi dance for national festivals.
Wow.
And then I came again back in primary 7 when I was doing recited poem Shairi.
So it's something you started a long time ago.
I've been a music leader from way back from primary when I was doing Ramogi dance. Biro kod miel, biro kod Jokondo, biro kod miel, Jokondo, biro kod. That was
from class 5.
That was class 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I've gone through this. When I was in high school, Onjiko boys. By the way, I schooled in Onjiko. I'm an alumni of Onjiko, the same as Meguna and Robert Alai.
Nice.
Now, in Onjiko, that's where I got to be named captain. I was now the captain of scouting movement, the captain of drama, the captain of timekeeper, the captain of cleanliness.
Wow, captain of everything. In fact, I wanted to ask, how did you come up with that name, captain?
Captain was Cheo.
Nice.
Yes, I used to be a leader. So in the leadership segment, we were called captain, not prefect. So we were called captains. So in high school, when you are a prefect, you are called captain, the captain of the department. So I became captain of department from Form 2 up to Form 4, and then went into Rover Scouting movement. I was interested in joining the army, of which I got the chance to join the army, but later on I had a misunderstanding with my mom, my late mom. Then I dropped the army thing. Hakutaka kabisa. So when I dropped the army thing, I only had one choice left, the art in me. So I come to be an artist, come producer now.
Nice.
Yeah, so mine is now 16 years strong.
16 years experience.
16 years strong.
Nice.
So me, I can act, I write script, I sing, I can write a song, I can choreograph, I direct video, I play keyboard, I can sing and play keyboard at the same time.
Nice.
I record audio. So I'm just multi-purpose. With over 21 certificates plus 3 international awards.
Wow.
Yes.
What? Hell is going.
So that's, I can say, is my journey so far. So imefika mahali, I just want to spend time and then nurture other talents. Because penye nimefika, I feel the likes of Ossou should now rise.
So including Ossou inside, how many artists have you done so far?
Okay, I started my company known as the Super Squad Company and production. So in the Super Squad Company and production, we have I have like 11 artists, but I've produced for over 19.
Wow.
But I've retained 11. In the 11, they're diversified. There are those who do Rhumba, those who do Ohangla, the Luo traditional genre, and then those who do this rap music, and then those who do the new genge whatever, such like the genge dance or something mixture. So I have a variety of young talent, middle age, and then the seniors kama mimi.
Nice.
Yes.
So can you just mention a few of the artists when you're more fan?
I've worked with quite a good number of.
Is Ossou.
Ossou is even like my last born now, because he's the newest.
It's the newest.
In the team.
In the crew now.
In the team, yeah. But I've worked with Onyi Papa J, who is a superstar. I've worked with Yvonne Shanice. I've worked with Aquino Chogo, another brand. I've worked with Devinya Kwaradori. I've worked with Omore Music. I've worked with the Sauti Rhumba John K.
Nice.
With whom we did the song Pangala, the hit song Pangala, that had the same dance as Malwelde. I've worked also with Tina Chibest, a very nice Rumba sensation. I've worked with Janet Laila. You've hosted her before, I think so.
I was with her 2 weeks back.
Yeah. So, and the journey continues. Some people might join, some might also leave after they have gotten the standard they want. Yeah.
Okay, now let's go back to Ossou.
Makadaktari.
What inspired you to music?
What inspired me to music, mainly I can say, is the background, where, you know, how I was raised. My father is a Rhumba, you know, sensationalist.
Nice.
He loves Rhumba. In fact, even right now, I'm very sure Mamu might be playing in the background wherever he's sitting right now. So he likes it. He likes it. So actually, also my mom. Sometimes when I was young, you know, she's a, you know, choir. She used to be a choir mistress at some point.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
in our church.
In our church.
Right there.
Ahead of there. So she liked to take me to choir.
By the way,
you know.
By the way, mom took after my dad. When my dad had died, my dad was the choir master for the
Aero Parish.
Yes. Choir.
So my mom took off.
So you guys are like
family.
Come a long way.
Yeah.
So after the death of my father, then her mother took over the choir mistress.
Yes, of Aero Parish. So yeah, so whenever there are choir, you know, competitions, she could take me. I could insist her to go. So I could enjoy watching those, you know, those competitions. Yeah, and I just felt also I can do something like that, something music-wise. So that's how. You know, I started having that feeling that I can be a musician. Yes, it was in me.
Nice.
Yes.
So, how many songs have you done so far?
Okay, I've done, let me say, 8 songs. But you know, in the recent past, you know, when I started, there's this song that I produced in 2015. It's called Adogo Dala. Yeah, when now Kibaki had retired, and the band that which we were playing for him songs at State House, and you know, we were really enjoying other PPMC. We was really performing. Yeah, I was one of those guys who was, you know, entertaining the president. President Mwai Kibaki at State House. Yeah, we had that opportunity and I enjoyed it. So when Kibaki had left the office, so I had to go back home. So I wrote Adogo Dala. I was like, my home.
You have to retire with the Kibaki.
Here I come.
You have to retire with the president.
Yeah, so that's.
You also wanted to do Dala.
Yes, Adogo Dala. So I did it. People loved it. Yes, and after that, Corona came. So many years from there. You see, there's a gap there. I went to South Sudan. I went to teach there. Yeah, I was hit by the sun for around 3 years. I wasn't this black, but trust me, I wasn't this black. Before I left for South Sudan, I was almost like you, but the moment I came back, this is where I am now, right? So when I came back, I realized I need to go back to music. Yeah, that's when I look for Madanji. And yeah, before then, I produced a song about Corona. yeah, Corona, yeah, it didn't do well, but I wanted to test my voice. Then later I looked for Madangela Steer so that we can do some projects. About Wood Phoebe, I'll talk about it later. Yes.
Okay, nice. Let me go back to Roy again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Roy, how do you go about your schedule?
My schedule is commanded by my demand. If like now we are in Nairobi, the demand was for me to come to Nairobi because I was bringing my arts to media tour.
And I can see there are quite a number.
There are quite a number. So
and after here, you also have some
other to go to. So the demand, my schedule is commanded by the demands of what dictates my movement. Like now, after this, we have 3 more interviews to go at the different TV stations. Then after that, then I need to travel again to Mombasa for another video shoot.
Nice.
So
from here, you're not going back to
not yet
to Mombasa.
To Mombasa again. So the demand is taking me to Mombasa to shoot. So after that, the demand can take me to another place.
Oh, okay.
So that's how my schedule is. Schedule yangu, it goes with the demand I get in the day because my office is here. This is my office. So it dictates my movement. I can come to Nairobi hoping to go back home after this, but you see, you tell me, hey, Roy, someone wants you to do something this place. So I consider, is it worth doing it? Then if it's worth, I go. So I go with that as the job of the day. Yeah.
Now, how can you inspire the youth, young artists who are watching this show?
Okay, to the young artists or those who aspire to be musicians like us, talent pays. So the best thing I can tell them is to pursue what they feel. You see, the disconnect we have with the African parent is because they don't want their kids to pursue talent when they really want to do it. Because they have that mentality that you have to soma kwanza. Soma. I had a very big war with my mama before I became somebody. Because according to her, music was nothing. Atutaka kuniambia utakuwa kama Tony Nyadudu. What's that? What's that? I'm taking you to school to be somebody important. Then you're telling me you want to be Tony Nyadudu. Kichwa yako kizuri kweli. Alafu you want to go and die in the army. What's your problem? By the way, that was my dream. I really wanted to die for my motherland in one of the wars. I just wanted that state funeral. No, that was like, it was really itching me. So I was telling my mom, I want to join the army and die for my country. So you are stupid.
You must be out of your mind.
You're stupid. You're the firstborn. You're dreaming of dying for your country. So I went to school, yes, but believe you me, school is good, yes, mostly for expression. Like now the language we are now taking pride in now. But apart from expression, I don't think school is everything. School is not everything.
Talent.
Mix them. Mix school and talent and some wisdom that is inborn and some geniusness in you. Bring all these things together, then you'll just score. Because now you went to school, yes, professionally.
Yes.
He's a teacher. Do you know what I did? I did computer science and networking. But you see, what is paying my bills now? my voice.
Your voice, yeah.
That's what is paying my bills. So, since I left school, there's no employment I've gone to. I've been employing myself through my voice and my fingers because this is what I do to produce. I play keyboard and musical instruments. So you see, for anyone watching this show, if you got talent, please push it harder. Let it come out. people will support it. You might face a few hiccups on your way up, but eventually, look at Bahati now. Look at Bahati now, from Madari. Now he wants to be an honorable MP. Look at Jalango, from Kibrit Oluwarepi, Luo Rhumba, to now Langata one. Just look at that. Let that just be an example.
Yeah,
you see?
It's their talent.
Look at me now. I never knew at some point I will be celebrated to the tune of getting an award from England. You see?
But could have carried that award here.
But it's there. It's there. You can check it on my website at www.recaptain.co.ke. That's a big thing. Somebody somewhere is acknowledging what I'm doing in East Africa, and they have not met me. But I received award from international. You see, now that one, it's kujituma. It's that passion. Kuna vitu unaweza fanya sababu umelazimishwa kufanya. Sometimes pengine lazimishwa kufanya teaching. Lakini believe you me, someday music is going to pay him more than that.
I know.
Umenikumbusha vitu mingi. Sitaki tu
Pole. So at the back of it all, let you shine from what you get from inside you, apart from the knowledge that you acquire from school. Because what is inside you is inside you, cannot be taken by anybody. But knowledge you can acquire from anywhere. But you see, inborn something is inborn. You see, now that's why the parents abroad, the Lionel Messi parents, they thrived. They see this child is talented in soccer, then they don't waste time. They take them to football academy.
It's true.
It starts there. By the time the child is 18 years old, he's a super billionaire. He can even fund the whole country.
It's true.
You see? At one moment, Nwanko Kwano told their president that I can feed Nigeria for 1 year with my money and pay everybody, plus the soldiers. So respect talent.
Yes, true.
You see? So that audacity, the audacity to even tell the president that you can feed the country for the whole year because of talent should tell you that talent is talent. Look at
even the parents should
look at Mario Balotelli, from a street child in Ghana to a superstar in Italy. You see? So talent can open doors. You understand? Look at now Michael Olunga. Shining everywhere he goes because of kicking a ball. But he went to school, si atakusoma. Now that's the disconnect. You can go to school, yes, but sometimes it cannot give you what you wished for. If you have a talent, mix them. So that's what I can now say to inspire those who are watching.
That is nice. So you are a good producer, I know.
Thank you.
Yeah. How can you say about these other producers that are out there? Do you think all of them, they are good? What makes a good producer? Every
producer has got his own side. I call it niche. Every producer, there's a certain area he's good in. Like there are some people who are audio producers but not video producers. I'm just privileged to be one who is both. But also I'm not good in every type of audio. I tend to choose the line of Benga and Rhumba. So when you want to do hip hop, I get you another producer to do hip hop for you.
But in your studio?
But in my studio. So I employ another producer who can do that touch.
Okay.
So each and every producer have got his kind of niche. Something that he understands and he enjoys doing. Because now I'm a Rhumba guy. I listen to Rhumba a lot. So there's no day I will want to. I employ another artist, another producer who can do, then get on at Super Squad. So we become a group of producers who can give you what you want. You understand? So that's applies to other producers out there. It's very hard to find someone who can do all. It's very hard. It's very hard. Otherwise, we could be having Benga songs from America. Yeah. We could be having Rhumba songs from Puerto Rico. But you see, in Puerto Rico, they have their own
Salsa.
their salsa. If you go to that thing, they have their own reggaeton. You understand? Which it tells you from that area, producers knows to do what. You understand?
It's true.
Yeah.
So how much do you charge per audio and also video production?
Currently, it's 10,000 for audio, for Rhumba and Benga. But for video, it's 45,000 for a single video.
For a single video.
That's the least price, I can say, because all factors considered, that's what I can say as the least price. But some videos might go even up to 80 to 100,000, depending on what you want offered, because perhaps you want a Mercedes-Benz on the location. So we have to go and hire this Mercedes-Benz. So you see, Mercedes-Benz also depends with the class. You want which class? Pengine you want the Moi era class, the old version. So Pengine who has it charges 20,000 for 2 hours. So that one will also be added on your budget. So it will depend on the props you want.
Also the location.
And the location and the movement, the type of lighting you want, you understand? So, but basically, I can say a simple budget video is 45,000 shillings. That one I can say is moderate one. With the props that we have, we can give you as super squad. But if you want some props out of our reach, now we add the cost to your budget. We add the cost to your budget. Yeah, perhaps you want to shoot at KICC and they are paying, so you have to pay that. Yeah,
it's true. So how did you come with the name Super Squad?
Super Squad, brilliant, super talented squad.
Super Squad, nice.
Super talented. Do you know what this means? In Super Squad, not every one of us is somebody who does one thing. Ossou is a teacher, a musician. That one is super already. I have Jose, who is a mechanic and a musician. Then you have me, who is everything. Pianist, vocalist, audio producer, video producer, photographer, is in one man.
In one man.
You understand? Then we have Achibest. Achibest is a vocalist, a dancer, a makeup artist, a fashion designer, a fashionista, a runway model. Nice. So you see, we are super talented all round.
All round.
So that's in super squad in all aspects. So we are a squad of super talents.
Nice.
The super squad.
Okay.
So which means
understand the name.
Even if I'm not there, they can survive. Yeah. If I'm not there, they can survive. But you see, we have some bands and squads that when one person, the founder is not there, then it dies. But for this super squad, it cannot die. Because these guys have learned the art all round. We have other cameramen in the squad too. We have other directors in the squad too. You understand? So we have given ourselves that broad angle of doing things and operations, because sometimes we can go to shoot, but I'm not in the shoot. But I can write a script and somebody else go to shoot with it.
Wow.
You understand? Yeah. So that's now become the super squad. So I wanted the brand to remain forever, even after my demise. Yeah. Even my son, who is now 8 years old, one day he will come and be super squad member. Because if the brand maintains, everybody can be accommodated. But you see, if I personalize the brand like Roy Captain, if I die, Roy Captain dies with this brand.
Goes with it.
But if I remove Roy Captain from my brand and I brand everybody super squad, then even Ossou can take over.
You've reminded me of Abeni Diachiga.
You understand?
When he died now.
Everything. Yeah. But you see, Limpopo, when Musa Juma died, Limpopo is still going on.
There,
Because he did not personalize the band. it was Limpopo. So
it's a big brand.
It's a big brand. The John Junior wanaendelea, the sister Milifed anaendelea, unasikia. So sometimes we need to have a scope that can go beyond you as a person.
Okay. Now talk a little bit about your last one here. Ossou Daktari.
Ossou Daktari is like my last born. Though it's not last born in my life, but last born in the squad, because we've come a long way from school to church. But Ossou is giving me the John Junior I want now.
I even told, in fact, when I heard this song, I chatted with him and I told him he is now the new John Junior.
Ossou is giving me
the new John Junior in town now.
The only good thing now with him, he has blended Swahili in Rhumba.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody from Europe, Kisumu, singing Swahili in Rhumba. Imagine. Some 10 years ago, that was impossible.
Unheard of.
That was impossible. because Luos and Swahili, they don't mix.
Yeah.
They don't mix. Luos and the English language, yes. The Queen's language, they command. But Luos and Swahili, but you see now, Ossou is now bringing that.
Yeah.
It's telling the world that yes, I come from the lakeside, but I can do this in national language.
Yes.
Now it's now opening the market base. To you, it's not a Luo. You can even enjoy Kisumu song with us and get every word he's singing about. You understand? Now the scope is being broad. It's going Broadway. Now imagine Rhumba people enjoy from John Junior and Musa Juma maybe, but they were not getting the words. But you see now you can have a new John Junior and you're getting the words. So you see?
I see. In 2 years' time, I see this guy going far.
Yeah.
Thank
True.
you so much.
True.
Far.
True.
Thank
Because
you so
me,
much.
what I wanted was someone to carry the legacy of Super Squad from after me. But already we have him.
Yeah.
So I can retire in peace. And be behind the scenes. I can just direct from behind the scenes.
That is so nice.
But that's what I wanted. By the way, me, I wanted my music to impact lives so that we can rise. When I impact his life, he will impact another one.
Yes.
A society grows by lighting another candle. Because if I light this candle, and I light yours, and I light his, we'll be having a brighter light than only mine. Because mine ikidim, then it will have not impacted other lives because I did not light them when I had the chance. So this is now the time. So Ossou has got a bright future in Rhumba, and I like the dimension he's taking of mixing language, because music is going international. By the way, music is going international.
Alafu Swahili is also a language that is widely spoken.
Yeah, I love Swahili. Is now found even in Congo, Uganda, Tanzania,
Even some parts of South Africa.
even Zambia. Swahili has gone.
Even being taught in Europe.
You see?
Even
Europe.
So mostly Obachi Machoka always challenged me, Roy Captain, what can you do that is new to the Luo music? Because Luo music has been ile tu. Ukisikia ni ile tu. Ukisikia Julie saying ni ile tu. What can you do afresh? I started doing it, by the way. I've done some Rhumba songs in English mixed with the Lingala. But now was given me the scope I wanted ya Samba Mapangala. Funja mifupa kamba domeno iko. You understand? So it's now bringing the Samba Mapangala in Luo music now. Because Samba Mapangala is somebody who was doing, it's a Congolese thing, so, and doing Swahili.
Yes, Swahili, yeah.
You see, he was doing Swahili comfortably.
It caught attention of so many East
people.
African, people from
Being
East
a
Africa.
Congolese and then singing in Swahili, made his market to be very wider.
Let's go back to Ossou.
Yes.
So now let's talk about Vunja Fupa.
Yes.
Tell us more about that song. And after that, we finish with that.
All right. Vunja Fupa It's just feel good music. Yeah, when you have a long day, with the irritating boss, and damn, it's Friday.
Friday evening,
it's Friday, and yes, it is. And you have some money in your pocket, either on your left or right, or digitally, but you're going home. Kama huna, you have to have some good friends. Yes, yeah. Who has? Because now, without friends, now who do they want to feed now? If they can't buy you a drink, really, do you have good friends?
It's true.
Really? No. When you're on the low and you feel like I'm just done with this thing. I just want to feel good. I just go out there with my friends and have fun. That's where Vunja Fupa comes in. I felt people need to relax. People need to stop thinking about hate, thinking of love. Love is good, but sometimes think of yourself. Think also of yourself. You need a life. Come on, you need a life. You need to break some bones. Yeah. So I wrote Vunja Fupa thinking of town life. Definitely town life, because mostly in the village people are so busy to drink even. So in town life there's jam, there's club. There are clubs where people like favorite clubs, and it's always packed. So I felt, when one day I get a car, and I go to my favorite pub, which is, my favorite joint, loved by so many people, I'll find the parking lot occupied, and I'll be wondering, why will I park my car? Then when I get off my car and try to get a good place to sit, I find there's no more place for me even to sit. You see? So if Vunja Fupa just try to bring that picture, how Nairobi life is. There are places where you go and you can't even find a place to sit, even a place to park your car. So I mean car because in Kisumu any adult over 18 years should have a car. So in fact, it should be a problem for you to appear in someone's homestead. You want to marry them, you want to marry the daughter, and yet they can't see a car. They'll come out and have you seen any car parked? Even near the village. They'll ask you, are you serious?
A broke Luo is a pretender.
A broke Luo is a pretender. So they'll ask you, do you have a car? Yeah. So I must bring that car picture because that's how it brings up the fun. Even I know in Naivasha here.
And not Pro Box.
Yeah, not Pro Box. Yes. Yes.
Pro Box.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the feeling. Even the people who are enjoying safari rallies in Naivasha, they are breaking some bonds right now. So Vunja Fupa, if they can get this song right now, this is the ideal song. Ideal song for that moment. Yeah, they got somewhere, sitting down with friends, sharing ideas. This is it. Yeah. So Naivasha guys, we are coming. Makadaktari. Jua la tua giza laingia, masaa imefika kurudi nyumbani. Weekend imefika, leo hakuna kulala. Wapenzi wa rumba wote wamewasili. Nifurahi day, parking imejaa, nitapaki wapi? Nifurahi day, time imejaa, vyote vimejaa, nitaka wapi? Maisha yako ngima chalo ya momafu shida zako, mwadhurumo siento siko. Karimeta, big up man. Pinyo siko toksikie, samingi madagi jigikwe. Pinyo siko toksikie, samingi madagi jigikera. We urunyeko kiachaya bende, aosepe amani amani. Pinyagonda bedurumotang, wechetinericho shikuru itu. Okimineko corona neko, aosepe tujiatari taratibu bila wasiwasi, furahia maisha yako, ni machalo ya mafuto, vumilia hizo shida zako, mwadhurumo siento siko. Furahia maisha yako, ni machalo ya mafuto, vumilia hizo shida zako, mwadhurumo siento siko. Ay, kata. Samba mapangala nisema, vunja fupa, kama meno iko, vunja fupa. Lewa zamani walisema, zuba zuba, utapata manasi wako. Zuba zuba, ejana mzona, vunja fupa, kama bado meno iko, vunja fupa. E baba, e mama, zuba zuba, utapata manasi wako. Zuba zuba. Kidwati mogi moro, yo yo, kidwati mogi moro, time kono, bindiru gimake, makinyikia. Kidwati mogi moro, yo yo, kidwati mogi moro, yo yo, kidwati mogi moro, time kono, bindiru gimake, makinyikia. Teke panda baba, bindiru gimake, amucholewa dada, zuba zuba, bindiru gimake. Iyo kari unatamani nunua mama, bindiru gimake. Iyo pesa yako hata kama ni loan, iko shida. Toa stress mama, kama umewachwa unalia nini? Tafuta mwingine.
Yule vuja fupa. Ukitaka kufanya kitu, kaifanye tu leo.
Just do it today.
Do not postpone your happiness.
Ukipenda mtu mwambie leo.
Ukitaka kununua gari,
nunua tu.
Kama hujapanda ndege, unasikia kupanda.
Jumbo jet.
Because anasema hapo ya dunia inapita. Kila kitu itabaki hapa. Na binadamu ni mchanga. na itabaki hivyo milele na milele. So enjoy yourself once in a while when you can.
Yes.
It's a real twist of the Mapanga la Vunja Fupa, but I may bring in its own contents now. Imekuja vizuri sana. That's why I said it's bringing the new breath in the Luo music. Because at least you are not a Luo, but you can get what he's telling the world. You understand? At some point he makes the Luo, but you can still tell what he's telling the world. Yeah, so that's Ossou Makadaktari for you.
Yes.
Ossou, you are going far.
Thank you so much.
I just have that vision. Unaona vision ile?
Kabisa.
Yaani naona tu akiwa mbali sana. Imagine I personally I've been loving John Junior songs kutoka hiyo kitambo. But you see now John Junior is growing old.
Yes.
So tulikuwa tunatafuta at least mtu mwingine I emerge too from somewhere
and catch up now.
Catch up sasa. Na naona kichukua that because sijafikia mtu mwingine akiba that kind of rumba. Kwa hii
it's unique. It's unique. And I give him thumbs up for that. It's unique. He has done well in his research. And I'm proud. Yes. Now his social media handles.
My social media is handle YouTube. You can get me at YouTube by Ossou Makadaktari. Just OSSOU Makadaktari. All right. I'm also on Twitter. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. All of them bearing my name, Ossou Makadaktari. You can find me there. And also Vunja Fupa has a skiza tune. Yes.
It's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
So number skiza tune, maybe they can want to know. But I love it. In fact, maybe if you tell me hiyo lazima itakuwa skiza tune, I love it. I love it.
Yes. Yeah. So kwa skiza, you can find Vunja Fupa skiza by sending 952 952 1286. Then you send to 811. Yeah. I repeat, to get Vunja Fupa skiza tune, dial, go to a message and send skiza, leave space, then dial 952, then 952, then 1286. Yes, thank you so much.
Nice, Roy, it has been great having you.
Thank you.
Yako, if people would want to reach you for...
Simple. Roy Captain Kenya. Hakuna mwingine. In all social handles, I'm the only one. Simple.
So thank you so much, dear viewers, for watching. Keep it OTHERRANKS TV. I'm your host, Sharon Serete, with my guests. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Vunja Fupa.